Hey, I'm sorry. 4:45. I know it's late. It was a busy day. There's a lot going on. I was editing the podcast last night till 12:30 after swinging by the field to go say thanks to some people real quick. So, and then work again. Work getting in the way of the podcast, but till the podcast starts bringing in the money where I don't have to work, I still got to work to pay the bills and give you the thrills. So yeah, and then I got stuck at I had a quick outpatient procedure. I had my horn fucking ripped off. Just get out of here. It was I tried getting it recorded so I could be on Dr. Pimple Popper. But it was just a nice little cyst, no big deal. Bing bang boom, snip snip snip. I'm out of there. Except they were running a little late, so I was supposed to be home about 2 hours ago. But that Bedford Ambulatory Surgery Center is very comfortable and lovely. So here we are. I'm quick. I'm trying to get them some things quick before I got to do some other things. But I said I can't let Tuesday go by without you, the best listeners and best fans in all of MMSS Hell history. Your Tuesday recap of Monday night's action. The only problem is I don't really have a lot of what the action was. So here we go. We're gonna make this up. So this is gonna come off in a couple hours. I got some sutures. I had a cyst. Sorry, Tony. I had a cyst. It was just a cyst on here. You probably saw me walking around with the old unicorn. It looked like I had a dick growing out of my head. A dick for? What's that dick for? So that was growing out of my head, and I got it removed. Mom said, hey, go take a look. Go get that checked out by your doctor. I did. They said, it's nothing. It's just they thought it was a lipoma. Ended up being a cyst. Just like you go to Dr. Pimple Popper, it pop it out. It looked like toothpaste. It was delicious. Bing, bang, boo. I was on the table for 10 minutes and out of there. No big deal. So here we go. Let's get into it. Pow! Buckley disposal last night. They're staying on their hot streak until tomorrow evening. They go out. Monahan still in the snide, 20-14, as Buckley continues to show that they hang out and drink, hang out with each other, hang out with their guys, their camaraderie, and they're ready to take care of hitting singles, backdoor doubles, home runs. This team's not getting a lot of love, but they've won 5 in a row. Tied with Regional and VFW atop the leaderboard here. They have scored, but they've only scored the 4th most. Their run differential is +1, so see how that works out. That's good. So Buckley wins it again, 20-14. Monahan now 1-6 to start the year. Yes, it's only the end of May, but it's you don't want to dig yourself too big of a grave this early in the year. We're gonna jump on over to Twarowski, in what was relatively a flat game. Everybody looked like they took a Valium before this game. The only difference was VFW hit in the bottom of the 6th and walked us off with a 15 run. We were only down, I think we were down 4 going into the bottom of the 6th. So it was not a pretty game at Twarowski. And I tell you what, we really need some rain for Tward right now. It looks like the Sahara Desert out there. Batter's box is like a quicksand pit. Big thing probably from the night was early nominee for Player of the Week. Justin Pettigrew had an evening. Have yourself a day, boy. I think he went 5 for 5, had an inside the park home run. Wow. Triple error scored on that. So inside the park error home run. I think he had 2 doubles. Like the kid was on fire. Looked great. The only thing I have a really problem with Pettigrew is he wears a lot of pink and red batting gloves. Can't clash. Like that clashes. That's like wearing navy and black. Awful. All right, let's jump over to the Legion game. And oh my Jesus. Oh my. A&D looks like they're flatter than us. Regional goes and pumps them 15 by a 15-run rule. Was it a run rule? I'm assuming it was. That's 18-3 by Regional, and Regional just keeps on greasing the wheels and keeps on going. As long as they aren't considering a protest, it looks like they're a happy bunch. Haven't heard anything about the salty Regional crew, but they're playing well. We will see them, I think, the Wednesday after Memorial Day. So I'm looking forward to seeing that team. I've only watched them from afar. Can't wait to be on the field with those boys and be with just some of the greatest likes in all of MMSSL history, like Snacks, Corey Dearborn. I don't know. I think that's about it. I think those are only two good guys on the team. Chad, depending on the day, if he golfed or not. But he's working now, so he's probably a little grumpy again. So, but no, that's a really good start by Regional. So you got those three, the first place teams, all playing the 6:30 game, all taking care of business. It looks like it was a quick game as A&D couldn't get moving. Thanks, Cy. So to me, not going off of this, I'm saying VFW is in first by tiebreaker. VFW first, Regional second, Buckley third. So that's kind of how I would have the order. I'm going off a run differential. Unless I'm doing my math wrong. But anyway, VFW and Regional, top two, Buckley just underneath them. So here we are. We are moving into the prime time game as big boy J. Rowe looks good and picks the Boom Boom crew 22-9. New Hampshire Irrigation couldn't get it going. Boom Boom crew looks like all these games are pretty boring. Maybe that Buckley Monahan was a good game, but I left Twardarski, went and had dinner with Amanda over at Los Primos, and then I swung back to Martel to make sure, just to say thanks to a couple guys real quick. And the 9:30 game, or the 8:30 game was over at like 9 o'clock. It was like 9:10. So, oh my God, what's happening? So, Boomers 22-9. They're starting to. I know they're not. They're kind of win one, lose one, win two, lose one. You know, they're not really putting something big together here, but I think they're on the cusp. I think they're on the cusp of kind of fighting their way out. I think there is a solid separation right now. I think there's a solid separation in the top quarter of the league right now. I'm going to put A&D. I don't know what happened in that game yesterday, but I think A&D in the top half. I'll put them there. I think you're kind of looking like Peterson, the Boom Boom crew, Holtz, New Hampshire Irrigation. We're all kind of going to be fighting there. And then, Monahan, you got to start. They got to bounce out of here at some point. They got to break out of their little slump and see what happens. So, it's a vet team. It's a younger team. I haven't seen Monahan play. So, Regional Monahan, I have not played against yet. I'm looking forward to that. So, Mike Hudd did take over the game against Regional. With Regional, it sounds like with A&D Plumbing, or was that the who's Hudder playing for? Boom Boom crew. So, Hud, congratulations on finally marrying somebody. I hope that went well, doing the JP this past weekend. So finally, the 9 o'clock game, the 8:30 game, Holtz beating Tomahawk, another run rule. Man, that's 1, 2, 3. Wow, 3 of the 5 games last night were all run rule. Hud is on Buckley, and Hud had a night. Okay, so we're going back to the 6:30s. Thanks, Cy. That was a great pickup by Jimmy. And I'm going to say it again. Hud, the meme god, my God. He put something up on Bring It, on a post on Bring It, about our new sponsor when we were heading down to the Northeast shootout. And it was our new sponsor with me, my picture from when I had the Bud Light and all the smoke gear. And it was a package of Viagra. It was hysterical. But yeah, so Holtz gave Tomahawk the old slippity slap. It was a lot of it. It was a lot of this. Just went, hey, A&D, slippity slap. Peterson, slippity slap. Boomers. Hey, NHI, slippity slap. Fucking Holtz out there, the toilet bowl team that I don't know. They're making me eat my words, which I appreciate. But when I needed them to pull out with a win, they didn't. And they went slippity slap to Tomahawk and then went and gotten themselves a Tomahawk steak at Tomahawk Tavern. I love it. So yeah, so I was just I was scrambling here, but I didn't want to get out of the day without giving you guys a quick recap of what happened last night. I'm sorry I didn't have a lot more. It seemed like it was just a very efficient night of softball MSSL. Doesn't seem like anything crazy happened. It just sounds like it was an efficient night. Very F1 like, if you will, quick pit crew changes, and away we went. So again, apologize. This was late today. Didn't want to do it this late, but this took some precedent. Work took some precedent. So some things happened there. But we'll see you guys tomorrow, 6:30. We got VFW Holtz at the Legion, Boomers Monahan at Martell, and then New Hampshire Irrigation versus A&D at 6:30 at Tward to finish out the 6:30 games. The primetime game is Regional Tomahawk. Oh, that could be bad. That could be one. Regional, man. You guys, if you guys keep rolling like you've been rolling, oh my goodness. I mean, you guys are putting up runs. Have you guys played VFW yet? I don't know. I have to look that up. And then the West Coast game is Buckley Peterson. This is the game of the night. You got Big Boy J Rowe going to be in right field at least one time through the order, while Teddy Christie's playing first base at least one time through the order. And the reason being, I don't know, I probably was running my mouth at some point, shocking, or Teddy said something, who knows. And I told Teddy I can track fly balls, and he started making fun of me. And I said, I'm a better right fielder than you are a first baseman, and this is how we're proving it. So we're going to have some fun at the 8:30 game tomorrow night at Martell. So bring some popcorn. We'll talk to you later. Have a great evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you boys soon.